Alright guys, we're back here with another one, another fucking banger, I'm telling you, another banging band, banger album, dude. It's a little bit more hardcore this time, and not necessarily hardcore you could say, because you could use hardcore as in different ways in the metal community and music community, essentially. So, when I say hardcore, I mean like really heavy hitting and etc. Death metal, you could even consider them brutal death metal, no joke. This is Dying Fetus, album review number 4, and we are reviewing Reign Supreme. Let's get into the first song. Invert the, well, not first song, but my top picks, you know what I mean. Invert the Idols. When I read the lyrics, my personal thing, what I got out of it and meaning was basically inverting your idols, like your religion, like God is like some kind of twisted in these people's heads, twisted version, a misunderstanding of God, possibly something like that. That's how I see it. It's just like everything's inverted, everything's twisted nowadays. It's so kind of the opposite of how I personally think it was intended to be. Rating for this song. I love the song. I give this song 7 out of 10. And then we go into Subjected to a Beating. I'm going to give this a rating first. 10 out of 10. The most popular song. But there's a reason it's the most popular song, because it's amazing, guys, okay? The definition or the meaning out of this I got, for me, is it's a song based on a huge betrayal. Like, this person got locked away for 13 years, possibly a brotherhood or something, and you typically know how brotherhoods go, you know what a brotherhood is. Typically, like, they do illegal stuff, like, etc. But I don't think that's really the point of the song. The point of it is the betrayal part, and how this person's literally going to essentially kill the person who betrayed them and framed them and sent them away. It's very anger filled. This whole album is a lot of anger, and that's what makes it fucking amazing, dude. Anger is a huge part of my life, even though I don't like it inside of me. The reason how I get rid of anger is through music, literally, like, no joke. And then we go into From Womb to Waist. Amazing fucking banger, dude. I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10. No, 8.5 out of 10. This is basically the urge, people having the urge to fuck like blind animals, which honestly it is nature. And when the person gets pregnant, or the whore gets pregnant, the crackhead whore, just going around and fucking guys, she doesn't care. She'll just have an abortion, you know. And it's a very sick and twisted world, and that's a big part of, another part of what this album is about. A lot of twisted pain, just the whole album screwed up, dude, of teachings in how life is nowadays. From womb to waist, like, literally, it's just like, I don't care, I'll just get an abortion, you know. Keep doing what I want to do, and I'll keep getting that fix, you know. It doesn't matter to me. You know, the innocent baby didn't ask for this to happen. He didn't have a choice, or she didn't have a choice, or whatever it was, didn't have a choice. And I see that as murder. And I honestly see touching a little kid in any form of way, pain, anything, is unforgivable. Honestly, I see it just as equal as taking a kid's innocence away. And what happens when you take a kid's innocence away? Obviously, it's like rape. But it didn't even get a chance to speak for itself, you know? It's insane. And then we go into In the Trenches. This is a good song also. The whole album is pretty good, I like to say. What I got out of this is a person who used another person a lot, and the person just kept helping them until they just turned away, you know, and it angered them, it filled them with hatred and anger, and they hated them, you know. Then they just got tired of being used, and that's how it is also a lot nowadays. People just get constantly used and act nice to you and make all these promises, and in reality they'll just hurt you. And that also goes back typically to a lot of drug addicts, hardcore drug addicts. They do that also. Like, this whole album is seriously just based around anger, hatred, betrayal, drugs, sex, you know, and it's the sad world that we live in, and some of you might not experience it as much, you know. And I'm not saying everybody's like that. They're not. There's some good, respectable drug addicts and other people out there, but it's very, 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 very hard to come across them. There's good people and there's bad people, but the majority of them that I've seen, I've been around a lot of them, or bad, fucky people. I give the song 6 out of 10, and then we're gonna go into Distance. I actually give the song about a 7 out of 10. I like the song a lot. What I got from this is kind of like how businesses or like underground like mobsters or like illegal like huge gangs and businesses basically do what they want to get what they want, essentially, you know, and they'll essentially do anything really, you know, to get what they want, you know. And it's really a messed up world. People, I kind of live in this world day to day, and I see all that stuff also. Like, I can just connect to the songwriters and the people in this. Seriously, dude, it's insane. I personally think. I think this is a 3-man trio band, if I'm right, and it's insane how successful they become with just 3 men, you know. And I'm pretty sure it's just 3 guys, you know. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, let's go into some of the extra information of this album. And this album was released on Relapse Records, Inc., June 19th, 2012. Also the summer/month I was born in. This is an amazing album. I didn't check to see if it won any Grammys or anything, but I did look this extra information up on Wikipedia, the extra information part of this video. And I didn't see if it told me if they won any awards, but this album should. Seriously, it's fucking amazing. Anyways, I'll probably put some links to this album down in the description and some other things, etc. Typical stuff. And we got more soon to come, and hopefully we can get Luke in one of these videos someday, sometime. It's kind of a hard situation right now, but don't worry, guys. He'll eventually be back in. Anyways, this has been Chaos. Make sure to always have a good one, and I'm out.